was absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. And he's had a hit! And that has fair fizzed. Carvajal. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Bellingham. It's a really well-measured ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Saka. Interesting ball. Oh, such a clever touch. He's gone for goal! And the keeper read that really well.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He rises! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Pedri. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And Lenormand out to the right. Trippier producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Trippier. Rice. Gallagher. And that interception was most necessary. Fiddles it through. And he cuts out the supply. Rodri. Played over towards the opposite flank. Nico Williams. He's picked his way through. Takes on his marker. Stones. It's Bellingham. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Bellingham. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Threads one in. Rodri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Walker with a definite foul there. Rodri. Tries to thread one through. Yamal! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. They've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
England can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Kyle Walker.
The attendance for this match
Break through and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Yamal. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He has found the way through. Pedri. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Gallagher, and it's Kane.
Might want to be careful there.
Ah, it's been intercepted. Kane. Played out towards the right wing. Pedri. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Passing nice and neat. He's Kane! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Kane usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Smoothly does it.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Played back in.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a go.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's there to get rid. Now the finish! He's missed, but not by that far.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Fabian Ruiz. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Driving forward. Steaming on goalwards. Stones did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nacho. Forward it goes. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep chance! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Morata really improvised cleverly there. His quick thinking almost paid off in real style.
Extra time reaches half-time.
And now, please
Well, players doing their best with...
substitution for England, number 11, Phil Foden.
And we're off
Number
for the
7,
final time.
Bukayo Saka.
15 minutes to
9,
find the winner,
Kane.
or else penalties.
Number 12, Trippier.
Gordon, he is through here. It's
Number
loose now and they
18,
want to get it back.
Number 24, number 17, number 3, Shaw.
England with the corner, they're first. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Unai Simon with the clearance. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he finish?
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Tony. Oh, good spread. Back into the middle. Tries a shot! And that's straight. And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Yeah, and it was clear who the better side was in extra time. It was equally clear why they didn't win it.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. 1-0.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Fabian Ruiz steps up for his penalty.
Never looked in doubt, really. He just did what he was asked.
So, the second man in line.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
And so the captain steps up.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Rice is the third man to step forward.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
The third man in the queue. 3-3. He steps up to take the fourth penalty.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Bellingham is the next man in the spotlight. Stuck away with immaculate poise.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
He must, but can he? It's in. Pick that one out.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Some can barely watch here. Every kick potentially pivotal. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Pickford must save it. That's it! It is done! So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing.
Oh, this is so tough on the penalty taker as the heroes celebrate. Right now, it's a horrible experience, but they really should try and get those chins up.